Welcome to this week's Oracle card reading for the week of the 26th of August through to the 1st of September. This week, Archangel Michael brings through a powerful message for us to give us the courage and the strength to take the next step in our journey. So let's take a look at the Flower Therapy Oracle cards for this week ahead. So I'm just asking the angels, what guidance and information do you need to know for this coming week? As you can see, you don't need to shuffle the deck in any particular fancy way, just however you feel guided to mix those cards up is perfect. So let's take one card, two cards, and then our last card for this week, this one. Okay. So let's take a look at what your angels and the flowers wish to share with us for this week. Nice. The first card here is communicate with your angels, the bird of paradise flower. Now, I love to have this flower with me when I'm giving any kind of speech. When I'm giving lectures or teaching, the bird of paradise is great because it allows you to connect to all of those beautiful beings of love that support you. So we've got our angels, deceased loved ones, spirit guides. They all come in to give you the support, the courage, and the strength that you need to convey their divine messages. And so what the angels are saying right now is that this card has come up for you this week because they want you to teach. They're asking for you to teach in some way. It doesn't need to be running a class or a workshop. It doesn't have to be such a grand scheme plan. But even if it's just sitting with your friends and as you hear them talking about their issues or the current situations in their life, know that you have the tools to be of service. And this is the perfect opportunity for you to do so. So share with your friends how they can ask the angels for whatever it is they need. They can then look for the signs and follow that divine guidance. Because this week I see your angels saying that they're going to be bringing you lots of messages, but they're also going to be asking you to share them, to start to share those messages with everyone else. Oh, and then that's going to lead to some emotional healing. So I feel this is both for you and for the people that you're around. It says here, it's safe for you to let go of old emotional pain. Okay, and this is the energy of the bleeding heart flowers. They're called that because of how the flower itself actually looks, but the energy of the flower really helps us to clear away deep, old emotional pain. And this is going to happen as a result of communicating with your angels even more. They're also showing me feathers. So this week, don't be surprised if you happen to find feathers along your journey. And the ones that are really exciting are the ones where we find the feathers in the strangest places. And so you might find them in the car. You might find a feather, randomly inside your home. Not a place that you'd usually find a feather. But the angels say they're going to be giving you extra signs this week. And then let's see what our other card is here. Whoops. It says, let your inner beauty shine. So what this card reminds us of is that God has created us perfectly. There's nothing that you need to change about yourself to make you more lovable. In fact, I feel Archangel Michael here, and I think he has something he wants to say. So take a few deep breaths with me, and let's allow Michael just to speak through me to give you the information you need this week. And Michael says, dear one, please do not delay your happiness any further. Please do not deny yourself the joy that you could be experiencing right now. Because we see this beautiful divine plan that's placed in front of you, and the only person who's standing in the way right now is you. We don't like to point out these unfortunate circumstances, but if we do not, we fear that this path may continue in the same manner. So please allow yourself to get out of the way and allow us, the angels, to step in and to lead you forward. It's okay if you don't know what's coming next, because we do. We know the plan that God has in store for you, and we're so excited to see you move further on that path. So allow us to carry you, allow us to help you, and allow me, the Archangel Michael, to cancel away any fear that you might have about your divine success. Because I know that your soul carries a power within it that needs to be shared. And so we ask you this week to communicate with us, to allow us to open your heart and release any old pain, because remember that in truth you're created perfectly. You are one of the angels that walk upon the earth, serving us and serving God. And so we thank Archangel Michael for his message, and we trust that this week we will have the courage to share the messages that we get, and we allow ourselves to let go of any old emotional pain or baggage, because we know that we are exactly the way we're meant to be for higher reasons that perhaps at this point we don't understand. So this week, the angels want us to connect with them as much as possible, and to remember that you're a divinely perfect being, a beautiful, shining example of God's love. I also want to remind you that I do send out now a weekly newsletter. The angels have guided me to send this newsletter out far more frequently than I have been in the past. So if you'd like to join up, there's a sign-up form on my website, or you can find us on Facebook. There's also the email sign-up there. So I hope you'll connect with me in that way so that you can continue to get more information and new updates as soon as they happen. So I'll talk to you again next week in our weekly oracle card reading, but until then, take really good care of yourself. I'm sending you all my gratitude, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.